Hey guys, today's phrasal verb is talk into. We'll actually do two, talk into and talk out of. And basically they both mean to convince. To convince someone to do something or to convince someone not to do something. So let's do talk into. For example, you have a friend, or let's just say your wife, and you are having a discussion. And you're telling your wife about a friend of yours who wants you to go into business with them. And you decided to go into business with them. They talked you into it. Maybe at first you didn't want to, and they said, hey, listen, I got a great idea to make money. In 1 year, we can make $300,000. And you think, I don't think so. And then they tell you this and that. Listen, if you give me this much money, we'll make this much money in a month. In 2 months, it'll double. And in another 2 months, that'll double. And so on and so on. And we'll make so much money. And you start listening and you think, all right, I'll do it. So this person talked you into it. Past tense, talked. He talked you into going into business with him. He convinced you to go into business with him. Now you go home and you tell your wife about it, and she starts saying, what? What are you, crazy? Don't do any business with that guy. And you say, why? It sounds so good. He really convinced me. He really talked me into it. I believe him. And she says, well, listen to me. I know someone who went into business with him, and they lost the $10,000 that they had to invest because this guy convinced you that he needed you to give him $10,000 to get started. And now she's telling you, listen, I know someone who lost that $10,000 and they almost went to jail because they were accused of fraud. So now you start listening to your wife and she starts telling you more things about how corrupt, how crooked this guy is, and she knows of a few friends who also went to business with this guy and they lost their money. And now you start thinking, okay, I better not go into business with him. So your wife talked you out of it. She convinced you not to go into business with him. Let's use one more example. You have a child, and they want you to get them the latest phone, the latest iPhone. And you say, no, I'm not doing that. You have a phone, it's a good enough phone. And somehow they talk you into it. Your child tells you, listen, if you get it for me, I'll do this many chores, that many chores. Every weekend I'll wash your car. I'll do anything you want. I'll get good grades in school. I'll study really hard. And you believe it, so you got convinced, or you got talked into it. So today's phrasal verbs are talk into, convince, or talk out of. To convince also, but the opposite way, to convince not to do something. If you like these videos, click like, and if you have any questions, let me know. I'll gladly make a video about it. Michael from New York, who's living in Uzhgorod, Ukraine. Have a nice day.